needs to be bigger. So there I am. Here is a hungry Gavin Newsome munching on popcorn while the city burns. That's too much. My goodness, that's a little bit too much. Who's the editor of this? Why is this image of Newsome not caring for his voters is even being around? I knew the ridiculous image would come. Let's try the new technology in a different video. When in an interview with Anderson Cooper, Governor Gavin Newsome was confronted with the fire hydrant not working in the midst of the inferno around him. He replied, "Local folks are going to figure that out." Let's roll it in.
Red Face Army.
Hey there, fellow Red Face Army patriots. We're thrilled to announce that we've just launched our very own merch store on the Redbubble platform. That's right, you can now show your support for our community and your love for the Red Face Army by sporting some of our awesome gear. From t-shirts to hoodies, hats, and even phone cases, we've got you covered. Our merch store is designed to help you express your patriotism and pride in our community. So, what are you waiting for? Head on over to our online shop and check out our amazing selection of merch. Thank you for your continued support, and we can't wait to see you rocking our gear.
Rubin's report video deals with Gavin Newsome's statement and the fact that Donald Trump talked to Newsome in 2019 about this and went to Joe Rogan and explained what he proposed to Newsome. President-elect Donald Trump has criticized California Governor Gavin Newsome's handling of the recent Los Angeles wildfires, suggesting that the state's water management policies have exacerbated the crisis. Trump claimed that Newsome refused to sign a water restoration declaration that would have redirected water from northern to southern California, potentially aiding in firefighting efforts. Gavin Newsome has now amnesia and can't even remember a bill like that existed. But his policies and actions have demonstrated that forest or other fires are way down in his list of priorities. What are his priorities, you may ask? California is known for DE policies that put meritocracy far behind race, gender, and sex. A policy that indeed in itself has a contradiction to human rights policies. This policy rejects men who have the physical capacity to do a better job instead of women who are not as strong and therefore not as capable to perform firefighting duties. Another priority of Newsome is wildlife over the security of the voters. Of course, I love salmon like any other fish lover, or bears, but I can't put that over a human life even if he or she voted for the other guy. But because the fires usually affected the red areas of the state, Newsome wasn't strongly called by the Hollywood people and the Cali liberals. During the interview, Governor Newsome addressed the ongoing wildfires in California, particularly focusing on the Pacific Palisades fire. When questioned by Anderson Cooper about fire hydrants running dry during the firefighting efforts, Newsome attributed the issue to local authorities, stating, "Look, the local folks are trying to figure that out." This response drew criticism, including from President-elect Donald Trump, who accused Newsome of mismanaging the state's water resources. Newsome dismissed these criticisms, emphasizing the need to focus on the immediate crisis rather than politicizing the tragedy. The governor's handling of the situation has been met with scrutiny, with some residents expressing frustration over the state's response to the wildfires. In one instance, a distraught mother confronted Newsome, questioning the lack of water in fire hydrants and the state's preparedness for such disasters. The ongoing wildfires have caused significant destruction, leading to loss of life and property, and have raised concerns about the effectiveness of current policies and infrastructure in mitigating such disasters. Critics argue that the focus on progressive policies has come at the expense of essential infrastructure and disaster preparedness.
Here at Red Face Army, we would love to hear your thoughts on the topic in this video. Feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you might have in the comments section below. Your input is valuable to us, and it helps us improve our content and provide you with the best possible information. Thank you for your support and for being a part of our community. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content. Now back to the topic at hand.
In the wake of the widespread devastation wrought by the recent fires in Los Angeles, Governor Gavin Newsome is now confronted with a critical moment that challenges the very foundation of his progressive agenda. As the flames have consumed vast swaths of the city, leaving behind a landscape of charred ruins and shattered lives, it has become increasingly clear that the policies championed by the regressive left have failed to protect the very communities they vowed to support. Hollywood, a bastion of progressive ideals, must grapple with this stark reality if it hopes to avoid the repercussions of future catastrophic fires. The glamorous facade of the entertainment industry cannot shield it from the harsh truths facing the region. The time has come for California liberals, along with their supporters, to acknowledge that the status quo is no longer tenable. A deep reflection on the consequences of these policies is essential for survival, not just for the industry but for the citizens of Los Angeles who are grappling with the aftermath of devastation. The people living in Los Angeles and the blue areas of California must come to terms with the profound implications of their leadership choices. The recent tragedies have illuminated the inadequacies of democratic policies that have left neighborhoods scorched and countless individuals mourning the loss of homes, belongings, and even lives. This grim reality serves as a wake-up call for residents, urging them to reevaluate their political affiliations and consider a shift toward more pragmatic solutions that prioritize safety, accountability, and effective governance. As the ashes settle, it is imperative that the citizens of Los Angeles recognize the urgent need for a change in direction. Embracing a right-leaning approach may be the key to rebuilding their communities and safeguarding their future from the devastating impacts of fire disasters. In doing so, they can reclaim their city from the ashes and foster a safer, more resilient state for generations to come. My conclusion about the California governor. In my estimation, Gavin Newsome was acutely aware of the existential threat posed by forest fires in California. Despite this knowledge, he seemingly chose to overlook the imminent dangers for two primary reasons. Firstly, it is crucial to recall the context of 2019 when devastating wildfires swept through the state, claiming numerous lives and causing widespread destruction. During that time, then-President Donald Trump extended an offer of federal assistance to combat the fires. Rather than seizing this opportunity to collaborate and address the crisis head-on, Newsome appeared to sidestep the offer, perhaps due to political considerations. The complexities of partisan politics may have influenced his decision, leading him to reject potential aid from a Republican administration, despite the pressing need for effective firefighting resources and support. Secondly, Newsome seemed to operate under the belief that with 4 consecutive years of Democratic leadership, a solution to the persistent problem of wildfires would inevitably emerge. This optimistic outlook may have led him to prioritize other political agendas over the immediate need to confront the realities of California's vulnerability to catastrophic wildfires. The allure of advancing progressive policies and securing his political legacy may have taken precedence over the urgent necessity for proactive governance in the face of a clear and present danger. In essence, It appears that Newsome's decision-making was influenced by a desire to maintain political advantage rather than to govern with integrity and prioritize the safety and well-being of California residents. By focusing on other initiatives, he may have inadvertently downplayed the severity of the wildfire threat, ultimately prioritizing his electoral ambitions over the urgent need for effective leadership in an era marked by climate change and increasing natural disasters. Fight the good fight. May God bless you. Thanks for watching and check out some of our other videos.